And my Whiteline SwayBar has arrived. So this is the fully adjustable SwayBar. There's the old SwayBar for comparison. It's a lot thinner, and yeah, it's old. So here's the T3 suspension components here that I'm going to put on. And it's back to the Celica. I got the rear end tuned up. Got it as close to stock as possible for control arm lengths. I'll have to let the alignment shop deal with the rest of it. Panhard rod, I haven't even touched that. I've just got it set up to the original factory spec, and hopefully everything lines up. But we'll get the shop to do that later on. But here is the Whiteline SwayBar and the T3 mounts. So we're going to make all this stuff work. So this is, nobody's actually tried this yet, so we'll see what happens here. As you can see, I already got the pillow mounts installed. So here we go. Let's get the setup here, and I'm going to give you a better angle right here. So you'll be able to see the mounts there. Watch me mount them. I'm going to put some Loctite on there, and we'll get those mounted up. I'm just going to start by squeezing some Loctite in there. So these guys will not move ever. It's also good to note that you should probably make sure all the surfaces are clean before you put the Loctite on. If there's grease in there, and they're not going to hold too well, and it's going to suck for you. So, just sliding the bushings on out of camera right now. That way everything goes on nicely.
Sometimes when you're here, I can't feel no doubts, 'cause you keep me where the stars are bound. It doesn't really matter, 'cause you're here with me now. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter.
Well, there you have it. There's your RA86 SwayBar on an RA64. Using all the T3 components. It actually looks pretty good. Not too bad. I think it's going to have some adjustment done to it, but for the most part it's pretty good. Brake lines are attached, so you can see that the stainless steel braided brake lines attached. Handbrake cables are coming along. I have to modify the center section. Still working on that right now. It doesn't exactly hook up to the lever. So working on that. And a couple more things. Some brand new brake discs. Look at that. Isn't it nice when stuff fits? I have brand new pads for it too, but put those on when we get the calipers. We have no calipers at the moment, and they're incredibly difficult to find rebuilt calipers for this vehicle. So I'm going to try to have the old ones rebuilt. We'll see how that works out. But in the meantime, I have caliper brackets. And of course, they're Toyota, so they're ubiquitous with the 14mm nuts. Wow. So, for the rear end now, all I need is to complete the parking brake cable, rear calipers, and fuel pump wiring. I have to modify it again. Originally when I did it, I have to make some changes to it. I used too thick of a wire. I'm still going to use about a 14 gauge, which is more than enough for what I need, but I had in there 10 gauge, which was overkill, and it was just really big. So we'll get that out of there, and yeah, the next part is here. Have a look at that. Look at those pillow mounts there with the Whiteline SwayBar. Everything lines up nicely. Might end up chopping the end of that Whiteline SwayBar down a little, but we'll see how this sits when it's on the ground. But for now, it's not too bad. Brand new rotors, retainers are in there. There's your stainless steel braided brake line there. These are made by Technofit. All the T3 suspension from Techno Toy Tuning is phenomenal stuff. It's easy to work with, like really simple, and everything fits first time around. So this is it for pretty much the back end. So I'm gonna leave it here and fix up a few other things here when I get time, but that's about it. And then I'm gonna get the front end jacked up there. I need to get some more jack stands and then start installing the front end. But as it is for now, I got that pretty much squared up in the back. And yeah, we'll leave it at that. Thanks for watching. Till next time.